guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go to Mahai'ula Beach on the Big Island of Hawaii. If you're interested in doing any kind of snorkeling, this is definitely a beach that you want to check out, though it's a little difficult, actually quite difficult to get to. And I would strongly recommend you have a four-wheel drive vehicle if you're even attempting to get there. Though I did see some vehicles that were not four-wheel drive attempting this location and in the actual parking lot. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Okay, future me here, I'm editing this video and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, what I really want to say is that a lot of the vehicles I saw at this beach that were not four-wheel drive were clearly rentals. Had to be rentals. There's no way in hell that people are driving their own vehicles down to this beach. And, you know, Melissa and I were talking about this all the way down to the beach. When we got down to the end, we saw the parking lot. We saw, you know, a Mustang or, you know, an Accord or, you know, an Acura or one other vehicle like that, you know, something that doesn't have a good suspension on it. At the end of this road, after we drove it in a Jeep with, you know, decent suspension system and four-wheel drive, we're thinking these guys must have taken out the whole enchilada. You know, give me the full insurance, make sure I'm 100% covered for everything, and then just beat the hell out of their vehicles driving down to that beach. So that's really what I wanted to say. Back to the video. So here's the beach. It's actually north of Kailua-Kona area, just about 20 minutes away. The beach is part of Kailua-Kona State Park, and like every other state park in Hawaii, there's no drones allowed. Because I do a lot of drone content on this channel, I thought that's worth at least throwing out and noting. So the entrance is just a few minutes north of the Kona International Airport, right off of Highway 19. The nice thing is, if you can't make the four-wheel drive to this beach, you can just drive a few minutes north, just 2-3 minutes down the road, to the other beach, Bani Oahu section, which is really nice as well. And those roads are paved. I apologize if I'm butchering these names, but I'll put the actual sign names up here so you can read them. Now, it's going to take you a good 20 minutes to go down this road. Again, it's non-paved. It's an access road only. A lot of lava all over the place on your left side and right side as you're driving through here. And as you can see here, just not a good access road. Tons of large potholes, dips, drops. This video was taken April of 2022. And the funny thing here is that there's speed bumps in the small sections of the road that are actually paved. This made me laugh because you're driving really slowly to begin with, and then you have these sections where they just have these ridiculous speed bumps that don't even need to be there. So Melissa and I were kind of chuckling at even, you know, why these things were there. And on a side note, I found these little GoPro suction mounts work great for shots off the side of the vehicle, which I'm using in this video. Works like a champ. And I had my GoPro 10 Black mounted to the side of the Jeep during plenty of off-road adventures and never had an issue with these mounts. It's also worth noting that because the beach is so close to the Kona International Airport, you'll have a large number of commercial airlines flying overhead about every 30 minutes. Not a huge deal, but certainly worth noting if you want total peace and quiet at the beach. Aside from that, if you have four-wheel drive vehicle, it's definitely a great beach that you want to check out. Like any beach, the earlier you get there, the better. We went a little later in the day. I think we went around 1 o'clock, 1:30, and the lot was starting to look a little bit full, but I doubt you'll have much trouble finding parking spot no matter what time of day you go to this particular beach. One of the nicest things about this beach is it's actually a full-size beach, more like what you would see here in New Jersey. If you've never been to the beaches of Hawaii, most of the beaches here don't have a lot of sand to spread out on. A lot of the beach areas, actually the hardened lava rock areas, and the water access can often be a bit tricky as well, which is why I would strongly recommend swimming or water shoes when walking around on the beaches of Hawaii. Now, this beach is great if you just want to be able to walk right into the water for snorkeling. A lot of the other spots we went snorkeling in, you had to kind of climb in or jump into the water, kind of jumping off some rock to get into the actual water to go snorkeling. Now, when Melissa and I were there, we didn't see any sea turtles at this beach, but I've heard that there are plenty in the area. You'll find plenty of fish in the water here as well, and you don't have to go out too far in order to find them. The water here is actually fairly shallow. You'll see plenty of sea life, relatively shallow areas of this beach as well. I hear during certain seasons you'll actually find sea monks at this beach as well. Just be sure to give these guys plenty of room if you run across one. They're pretty big sea animals. If you're just going for privacy and a great beach just to sit on, I would give it a 9 out of 10. You have a few trees to sit under for shade, but if you get there later, on most days good chance that those shady spots are going to be taken up. So in conclusion, definitely a picturesque, beautiful spot, beautiful location, especially when no one else is around. Hope you got some value out of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Take care.